So the moon in Libra is going to be landing in the ninth house, which is the house of travel, study, religion, international travel, really, faith, and the divine and God. Okay, so what are you going to be focused on when the moon is in the ninth house? It's going to be adventure, travel, and personal development. That's going to be the focus. If the moon in the ninth house is outward, experiential, and cognitive rather than emotional. So, energizing, thrilling, and it has to do with discovery, and you may be driven to understand your emotions or your subconscious. So, your emotions are not directly felt, but become an object of cognition, meaning that cognition and reasoning, which just negates the subjective side of your psyche symbolized by the moon. So you may lose a vital part of yourself if you do not regain or retain your subjective world, meaning that if you detach and you only look at your emotions through a cognitive sense versus like a subjective sense and not really, retain, which is like, losing your pretty much, a Libra trait, which is losing yourself. So one of the new moon functions or focus that I mentioned is to regain your identity, which the ninth house, the moon in the ninth house, could kind of have you mainly on the cognitive side of it, but you want to retain your subjectiveness towards the emotions because they belong to you. But what you want to wish for during this new moon is for, a bigger picture of your life and be able to invoke gratitude, visualize whatever or wherever you'd like to be on holidays. So if you want to go traveling, if you want to, wish for traveling and things like that, this is a good new moon to do that. So the moon in the ninth house has to do with spiritual quests. So you want to broaden your horizon, not be rigid and clingy to what you were taught. Rather, you want to develop your own opinions. So it's a good time to break away from routine and gain your freedom. It's also a good time to decide what your next adventure would be and some of the things that you can do or you want to wish for during this new moon in the ninth house is to find a way to explore the world. Read those books you should. Do a personal development course. Manifest a new spiritual teacher. Think about what you have faith in and what you don't. Make a cyber pal or on the other side of the world. And have something you've written or published. So those are some good things to develop with the moon in the ninth house.